morning. Morning, everybody. Good morning. Your Excellency, we are not going to take a lot of time because we still have a lot of work ahead of us. And we also have a session with our experts from 11. We will be presenting the work we've been doing.
The government of Baringo is solidly behind this work. Those who may not be able to know, one of the governor's blueprints and brainchild is having a geopark in Baringo, or rather make Baringo one of the geoparks area. And so we are seeing work, your vision coming into fruition. For the last couple of days, we have been seated here, burning the midnight lamp. These guys have been dedicated, working like the end of the world is coming. But by the time we leave here tomorrow, certainly, that aspiration now and the intent and right that we are ready now to be considered as a geopark.
And so as Dr. Nashura has said, we came here on Sunday. And since Sunday, we've been working very hard to ensure that we put together all the necessary documentation. I think on your table just next to you, there's a template of the nomination dossier, which we are now trying to populate the information. I think you have it there. We are trying to populate the information that is needed to accompany this nomination. But besides this, there are a lot of documentation that have to go together with the dossier, and we have 6 annexes that will accompany the dossier, and that has taken most of our time because we needed to populate all the 6 annexes. And so a lot has been achieved, and we really appreciate the support that we are getting from all our partners. And you can see from the room, we have people from various expertise because, as you know, the geopark is about geological heritage, natural heritage, and cultural heritage. And so in the room, we have a mix of expertise across all those areas to be able to ensure that whatever that we are going to be whatever that we are working on and we are submitting to UNESCO meets international standards. And so for us, we are gearing to go. But in as much as we are gearing to go and we've done a lot, there are certain gaps. So therefore, Your Excellency, if you allow me, allow me to just run through some of the key issues or the key asks we would want to present to you, which we believe are very key and priority that if not done, we run the risk of not getting this nomination. One is that yes, the geoheritage mapping was done, but when the map was presented to our experts, they realized that the geosites are not evenly distributed within the county. And the area that is really lacking is north of Baringo and south of Baringo. So yes, north we have Paka, but it's only Paka. It's in Tiati. It's in Tiati. So there is a big gap in the north, but we are told we may have some sites that will still qualify either as local sites, either national site or international sites. Yes. So the whole Baringo is a geopark. Yes. Okay? But now they are saying, why would you have a geopark when sites are only concentrated within one area? Because the geopark is also about development. And we want to open up the entire Baringo for development. And so we can only do that when we are identifying all the sites so that even if you are to promote tourism, tourists can also...
something in Sirwa?
Yes. Yes.
So all that area, yeah. We even have the hot springs, Kureswa.
Then I think the other request is we also need to enhance visibility of the geoparks. And I think for NATCOM, we've tried to do signages, but we need more signages, especially info panels. Where now, if somebody is more of interpretative signages, when somebody is at the site, even if he doesn't have a tour guide, You can be able to get to read and understand.
So we just need something that you can.
Yes.
Something with glass.
Yes.
And then and which cannot be destroyed by the weather.
Exactly. And then, of course, we also need infrastructure. And when you talk about infrastructure, there are so many things that if we are to unpack that, we're looking at safety rails for some sites. And we just visited one site here around Eldamaraveni, which will make a perfect place for a viewpoint. But we need a safety rail so that, we avoid accidents for our visitors. So we need to take care of the safety of our visitors. And where we may not... Chemgo. Chepungur. And there are so many sites that will require safety rails, so that we are not exposing our visitors to risks. To risks. And I think those sites will be shared because we have a list. Your Excellency, we are also requesting that at most of our museums and galleries, and you're talking about Kipsaraman Museum, you're talking about the main museum at Kabarnet, we're also talking about the museum, the resource center at Mogotio. We need a small gallery that showcases the geology of the geopark. And this may include having rock specimens which are named and described, so that, because that's the entry point, whoever is coming, even before they come to the geopark, they're able to understand the geology of the geopark. And we'll be working with our geologists to be able to help us do that.
Your Excellency, we are your soldiers. We are committed to handing you the Baringo Geopark by putting together a very competitive application. I have seen you here take notes, copious notes, and I find that to be very impressive. You've come to join us to know what it is we are doing. This diverse team, Your Excellency, is working tirelessly to have Baringo declared a UNESCO Global Geopark, which I think and strongly believe is a great legacy for you to leave to the people of Baringo. The geopark, once it is designated, Your Excellency, makes Baringo County 2 in 1. The administrative component and the geopark component. And that is a great legacy, Your Excellency, to leave to the people of Baringo. And I thank you for the effort you've done so far. And we are looking forward to working closely with you to making this dream a reality. I thank you very much.
So I look at this not just as a Baringo affair, but as a Kenyan affair. And not just as a Kenyan affair, an African affair. When you're outside the world there, Africa is considered to be one. But people don't know that we have got our differences of any kind. So I just want to congratulate you and appreciate the work that you are doing. I want to commit that we shall be able to do everything to look at the gaps that you require us to fulfill. Give us a list of boxes that must be ticked. A list of activities that we must tick so that we can be able to promote these sites, the 16 geopark sites. I was impressed by seeing this publication, which is Baringo Great Rift Valley Aspiring Geopark, with very unique features. I mean, that alone will attract anybody to want to come and visit. So I am thinking that we won't go wrong if we invest in this, and we will do whatever is possible. So I'm asking Kenya Tourism Board, and I want you to write a report, if you can, with the support of these guys, to the Kenya Tourism Board to justify the need to invest in this geopark.